their most successful season since they went to the finals and won the championship in 2011. Went to the conference finals behind some smiles and jumpers from Luka. He's got 4. Finished top 5 in MVP balloting. Trying to expunge the memory of that 11-point game against Dallas in the playoffs where Luka did a lot of that.
Shot clock winding down here. Dinwiddie a moment ago hit a 3. He'll drive it. A burst to the basket, and he lost the ball against Adams. Oh, but Luka tricked him.
Cross. McCollum on the move. Couple of fakes. Ball gets knocked away. Doncic with the steal. Doncic looking for the angle. He's got it for 2. Facundo Campazzo in the game. Doncic. Oh, bounce pass from a sitting position, and it was an absolute dime.
Well, he's not shot the 3 well early on this season, but we're seeing different looks from the Nets, whether they're saying single coverage or sending a second at him early.
Loaded up. Doncic, that low dribble. Help. Doncic behind the back for the highlight. Kleba. Luka Doncic.
As Doncic coming off that 41-point triple-double, counted for all 17 points that Dallas scored in overtime against the Nets. That's a 3 from Dorian Finney-Smith.
In the first 5 games of the season. He's got the very large presence of Dallas switched on to him. He just blows past him on the dribble to score. Luka does have 6 assists tonight. 5 points and 3 fouls. And it's on him to do something. And he does! Ask and he delivers. Luka averaging 1.7 steals a game so far this year, 14th in the league.
He anticipates well.
Down he goes, and the shot is good! Chance for a 4-point play for Luka. Got a little foul trouble. They went away from him. And here is Luka knifing through the defense. And looks off the defense. And that is BEA beautiful, ending up with a hard-away 3-ball. And now a 16-point advantage. With screens. Luka drives. Achua up on Luka. Luka has got him in the blender. And the rainbow! That, my friends, is Luka magic! There's a 5-second differential. Shot clock, game clock. The Mavericks will have a foul to give when they're defending. And here is Luka. Rhythm dribble. Nails it! String music. Luka.
So stays attached in this second quarter. It's a 3-point Dallas lead. Doncic rips through a 3.
They said that prior to the game, and he said, and it still happens. So they're coming in here with some hunger.
And that's Luka Doncic finding Dwight Powell for the first bucket of the game. When you're playing with Luka, right, Chris? You got to find spots on the floor where you can be successful.
Well, he's going to find you, and he's shooting 33% from range this year.
9-0 Mavericks run. They're leading now by 5. Here's Luka's cross-court feed to Dinwiddie.
And they probably play as much, if not the most, zone defense in the league. But against a zone, which you're not supposed to give up penetration, but it's hard to stop Luka penetrating against the defense. Simons takes over 10, Dame takes over 10, and then the rest of the roster takes a little bit over 10.
I'm surprised they only shoot.
Turned down a shot because of some good defense by Reggie Bullock. Reggie Jackson slips, low pass, picked up by the Mavericks. It's a steal by Luka, who's 5th in the league at 2 steals a game.
Nice ball movement.
Dinwiddie, he's shooting well, but so's Dorian Finney-Smith. High pick and roll involving Luka and Powell on the double. Finney-Smith, Bullock, he's driving it, and looks for Finney-Smith. It's a loose ball, and Luka picks it up. There's some Luka magic! Ain't nobody in this game who's got a knack for doing stuff like that than the Slovenian El Niño Maravilla. Games 2 different times recently, once in health and safety protocols and once with a little bit of a hip strain. Luka going to work and scoring, making quick work of a post-up against Bones Highland, draws the foul as well. Second year in the league after 2 years collegiately at Virginia Commonwealth, and knifing through the defense and all the way to the hole. Late pass, corner 3, Christian Wood again.
Shot fake and try to take off to the rim. I don't think players realize.
Quick 3 up, and the run is looking good right now. It is 8 straight for Dallas.
Miraban Christian Wood, luego hablamos de su caso.
Doncic.
Hacia adentro Doncic, anota y saca la falta.
Doncic, guarded by Koloko. Good job. Triple team. They'll kick it. Dinwiddie chased off the line. Drive, kick. And here's Doncic in the paint. And the and one. Doncic right to the rim.
And that's what you can't allow.
Great second half against the Cavs. Leads to early confidence shooting the basketball here against the Mavericks.
I think better energy, the lob play there to Dwight Powell.
Absolutely. And look, they're getting quality shots. You can see it with your eyes, the eye test, but also the metrics will tell you they're getting to it.
With Kuminga's defense, Golden State has had one turnover the last 24 minutes. There's a turnover right there. That's their second. Doncic right to the rack.
One of those critical pieces is out for them right now. Cade Cunningham, the #1 pick of the 2021 draft. He's got left shin soreness, so he's unavailable tonight as Luka weaves through the defense and scores late in the shot clock.
Luka gets a screen. Backs up. The long gun goes. Wow. Luka Doncic rips the net.
A los porcentajes en este inicio de encuentro. Pues mira, él esta temporada en ese tipo de lanzamiento, el fade away, sí. Ahora le quitaron el balón a Hartenstein.
Randall defended by Powell.
But what's happening now is too much bouncing.
Here's Grimes, and that was blocked by Doncic.
Yep. Doncic's doing it all now. Previously bounding and then the big jumper.
Scan the QR code and give us your vote. Doncic, #2 in the NBA in usage, working on Booker, bump, and bucket to start things off.
Certainly Booker improving with his facilitating, finding an open Bridges.
Here's Dorian Finney-Smith trying to find his three-point stroke. They got the first one to fall.
And over 50% so far, 61% early stage.
Oh, what
a pass by Doncic. Lasers it in to Christian Wood. Of his career, 6 this season. Dancing on Nashi in the paint, up and down. Count it. With a foul.
What he's doing right now to this Bucks defense against great defenders like Drew Holiday can't be overstated.
Cashes in after the sauce from Doncic. Here's Carter. Stolen by Doncic. Could be fun. Doncic. Hold on. That's in his bag as well. Doncic. Using the screen. Backing away. One-on-one with Lopez. Doncic. Put him in the mixer. Doncic for the lead.
That makes up for not bombing threes and getting you to 30 a night.
Here is Luka at the end of the quarter. Bumped by Robinson Earl and still makes something good happen.
Only Luka.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl is the defender. Luka rocking the dribble back and forth. Working him over. Oh!
In the league, but the Raptors can certainly challenge that with all the guys that they have. Great move by Doncic.
Boy, it was. Got to the body of Mitchell, spun and scored in the first half. Until then, Luka, nice move. Wow. Behind the back, through traffic. What a pass! And the three is made by Timothy Dwayne Hardaway. We got a special interview coming up to start the second quarter. J.J. Barea's in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Skin's going to talk to him for a couple minutes at the start of the quarter. The first quarter ends with a Luka step back jack. Finds Hardaway. Maneuvers away from a closeout. Luka maneuvers away from a closeout. And that is about the best dunk we've ever seen out of Luka.
D'Angelo Russell is shooting splits, both from deep at the rim, finishing like that, and from mid-range. He's always been a good mid-range jump shooter.
So it's all been about mindset for Russell as Doncic. McDaniels turns it over. Up ahead, Hardaway steps outside, will fire and hit.
Threw it back into play, but threw it right to Bertans. Now to Ntilikina, who is having all kinds of problems shooting the ball this year. Now to Luka, and he buries the three.
You catch him on a hot night, you're in deep trouble. You catch him on a cold night, we're watching it right now.
You saw Darvin Ham there in his first year as the head coach for the Lakers. Doncic drills a three. He's shooting 35% from out there. And the offense, they just don't have enough weapons with Davis out of the lineup.
Oh, pretty.
Doncic hangs but can't finish. Got the offensive rebound. Oh, what a fake! He totally faked on Gabriel and then just scored.
You make him go back right. I don't think it's as easy. Nice play there. Shoot out.
Bullock for three on the money.
Love it.
Nothing shocks me about this game.
And that drew rim. It's still loose. Luka got it back. He did it. An improbable comeback by Dallas to tie it with 1 second left. It's unbelievable. It is a miracle. It's overtime. Stranger things have happened.
He did. Yep. Got a piece for sure.
A basket and a block to start the game. Now three from Doncic.
70.
Offensive foul as Şengün left his feet. It's Dinwiddie into Luka. Yeah, baby!
1 of 2 at the line for Christian Wood. Lead is 6 here as Sohan blocked by Luka Doncic. That's his 21st block of the season. He's become a much better defender this year as well, too.
Yeah, he was patient there. He kept his feet. Didn't go for the fakes.
And there's the step back.
He's out there shooting 30-footers, and he's making them then live with it.
McDermott. This pass picked off by Luka, his second steal of the night. Ntilikina with the left hand.
To set things up here and what will be Dallas's final possession of the first half. He'll drive, and that time he's able to get it.
Terrific first half of basketball by the team with the best record, despite quiet starts from Tatum and Brown. Again, it's Horford trying to check Doncic, and Doncic and one.
The Mavs have a healthy lead. It feels like they should be up 30, though. New Orleans cannot buy them.
But Luka cashes one in off the window.
You got to stay engaged.
Here is Luka looking off the defense. Oh, and what a fancy pass for Woods alley-oop.
Nearly were able to choke down some canary feathers and steal that game in Dallas. Unfortunately, they couldn't hold on to the base free throw, and Dallas would prevail. Doncic is back on the floor. The drive with a dish to Hardaway Jr. for the three. Back in February, Leonard, after the miss, tries to take it to Doncic before the double comes, loses the ball, and Dinwiddie controls now. Centers it to Doncic with a couple of defenders to beat, gets right to the rim and lays it in.
Anthony Davis missing his 19th consecutive game, a foot injury. As Doncic gets the whistle, and it goes. Doncic will put it in. Hasn't scored since midway through the third. Dinwiddie gives it right back. Schroeder on Doncic. Three-pointer on its way for the top. It's good! Luka Doncic, a clutch three! Timeout, Lakers!
The necessity for Josh Hart to be aggressive and look for those good shots, as that one was. Here's a hook pass out of the double team along the inline from Doncic, and he sets up Bullock beautifully with a three at the top.
파웰이 지금 단독 수비 싱글 마킹으로 잘 막아주고 있네요.
예. 그리고 도치는 가볍게 크로스오버로 풀고 인사이드 속도 초오릅니다.
Powell hit the deck. Capella all alone on an island. Luka with the floater, got it. And took out his do-it-yourself kit, Jeff. And here comes Luka into the front court. Capella picks him up. Shot it right over the top like he wasn't there. Here's Powell, hands it back to Luka. 10 on the shot clock. Step back three, that's his spot. And that's the result that we often see. He got a hold of it, launches it. Luka!
9 of the points for Kawhi have come here in the third quarter as the Clippers and Ball front again, but Luka takes 3 points off that lead for the Clippers. Coming off an Orlando game where he went 0 for 5 for the floor. He's on the board, and so is Luka with a difficult shot. That's his second make of the game.
It's always one guy that really stretches that percentage up.
Oh, way up and in, Luka. And it was Powell, I'm sorry, a moment ago with the free throws for Dallas. Now here's Luka inside, and a spin and a win